button. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay, great. I think we have representatives of each team, so that is sufficient for now. Hopefully some others join, but anyway, we're recording. Everyone can hear me well, right? Because I know I have a bit of an unstable connection. I'm at our office, but so far so good, right?
Yes. Right
Good.
now, yes.
Okay, good. And everyone can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great, thank you all. So, welcome everyone. Yeah, we're gonna finally present your amazing projects that you've been making in the last weeks, and all the work that you've put in there. You were finally able to show it to us. Of course, we're all super curious, and we're really happy that you were able to join. I know that last week didn't go as planned, but tonight it's all about you, all about the work you've been doing. Pardon? Vale. Sorry guys. I'm in our office and it's a bit chaotic sometimes. So I'm improvising here. So yeah, tonight is basically all about you and finally be able to present the work you've been doing. So yeah, I think Amalia is here. Yeah, Amalia is here from Codebar, from Iron Hack and Learning by Helping. I think none of them joined, or did I miss someone? Is anyone here from Iron Hack or Learning by Helping? No, right? Good, we can continue. So the first thing that I quickly want to have mentioned is a bit of an apology. Some of the things that when we started, it was a bit messy. It was the first time we did this collaboration and we weren't 100% prepared, well, as well prepared as we thought we were. There was a bit of miscommunication. Some of the projects that we got delivered from the previous groups weren't fully ready to be used. There were some small issues with the Trello board. Anyway, there were some organizational issues. And then of course, last week also wasn't ideal, so to speak, when we were hoping that all of you could present as well, but we didn't get the information in time how this event would go. We didn't get the calendar. And well, basically I want to take responsibility for this. And yeah, a sincere apology. Anyway, tonight you have the opportunity to actually present. And yeah, hopefully this will compensate the missed opportunity last week. And also we got a lot of feedback from all of you. So thanks for that. It's very useful because we may want to do this again, either with all the partners or maybe just Codebar and MigraCode. I'm not sure yet. We'll also talk about this soon. But yeah, I still hope all of you had a very useful and meaningful experience from these different projects. So I don't know if Juan Diego already joined. Did someone already saw Juan Diego coming in? I don't think so, right? Are you here?
Yeah, here I am, man.
Ah, hello. Awesome. Well, then definitely a special mention for you, mate. So Juan Diego, just a quick introduction to Juan Diego. You all know him in the meantime, but I don't think all of you know that he was a full volunteer as well. He was already active in MigraCode before all these projects. And he was, well, already super active, but he actually told me and Carlos, hey, I want to do more for MigraCode. And then this project came along and we asked Juan Diego if he was interested, and he was, and he started working with a lot of motivation. And yeah, mainly because of him, this whole project was possible, or at least a part of the web development. So next to his job and next to other things he was doing for MigraCode, he also managed this project. And I know it was quite stressful for you as well, Juan Diego, because there was some missing information and some things didn't go according to plan. But man, you did amazing. So yeah, thank you very much. It was really good to work with you. And yeah, let's work towards the next project. And yeah, with this, I want to thank, of course, also the other volunteers that stepped up to help Juan Diego and to help all the teams. Carlos, of course, did a lot of work as well to help Team 1, I think, Yogesh as well. Lino also helped a lot, and other people that I'm forgetting right now. So thank you very much for this, all of you. So now let's actually go to your work, because tonight we have 5 teams that are ready to present. So 5 demos. So basically we want to ask each team to present what you have been working on. As I said on the chat already on Slack, it's up to you how to present. You can share your screen and either give a presentation, or you can actually just show the work you've been doing in the browser. It's completely up to you. So quick introduction to the teams that we have. Team 1, Tony. I'm not 100% sure how up to date it is in terms of names. Sorry if it's not. Correct me if it's not correct here. But this is Team 1, who has been working on the NGO that is actually dedicating its profits to buying houses for homeless people. Are these names up to date, everyone? Tony, Fabio, Chandrei, and Alejandro? Or did I miss someone here? Alejandro, is it complete?
Anandamaya.
Anandamaya as well.
No, we are complete.
Okay.
Yes, Anandamaya.
Okay, so also Anandamaya. So that's Team 1. We got Team 2.
Oh, sorry, and Sakil. Also Sakil.
Sakil as well. Awesome, Team 1. Awesome. Sakil as well. Thank you.
Yeah, two of them disappeared, so I don't know.
Okay, no worries. It's just to have an idea about the teams. Then Team 2. I think my internet. I have this room back. My internet is a bit better here. So we got Team 2, who has been working for the NGO that is producing CBD kind of medicines to also support homeless people. It's Francisca, Anastasia, Eshan, and Jose, correct? Or did I also miss someone here? It's pretty complete, right, this team?
Yeah, it's correct.
Okay, awesome. And Jose is here to present Team 2. Thank you, Jose. Then we got Team 3, the podcast developed with homeless people. So this is also a super nice project. And I think is it correct, Harriet, Lavinia, Jennifer, Paolo, and you?
That's true, but don't forget Yogesh. He joined later on, but he's been wonderful.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, he was definitely part of that great volunteer group that I mentioned. No, awesome. Thank you, Yogesh. So that's Team 3. And then we got Team 4, and the upcycling course with the fabrics, basically about recycling and together with homeless people. And Angelo, it's this team, right?
Yes.
You, Bosena, Ali, and Eli. Awesome. Good. So that's Team 4. And then the last team, I love this picture. The street psychologists, where psychologists offer their services to people living on the street. And Johanna, this is your team, right? Johanna, Umit, Anudib, and Sophia?
Exactly, yeah.
Awesome. Great. So we got these 5 super nice causes where all of you worked on really hard. And basically, I'm going to ask you to present. I know that there is a Codebar session later tonight, and I think Jennifer needs to go there in a bit. So Jennifer, you're part of Team 3. So maybe Team, yeah. So maybe Team 3. Do you guys want to start?
Hi. That's fine with me. Paolo, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go talking a little bit about the project. I'm Paulo. I'm part of this project. I'm living here in Barcelona, but I'm from Brazil. This project, at least for me, was really, really interesting to be, because I've been learning React for a few months. So putting these skills in a project like this is really, 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 really awesome. So now I let Henriette talk more about the project.
Okay, that's very fast. Okay, I'll share my screen. Can you see my screen already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Then there's a very small presentation, but that's mainly because showing the app on the screen of my laptop, you won't see much. This is the web version with, here are two closer parts. As it was about a podcast, there of course has to be some sort of functionality that you can listen to people talking. The thing is that we didn't really know what was going to be the functionality. So it's a bit unclear how this is going to be used. I guess something will be used here for listening to the podcasts. But that was not very clear to us. Basically, our team started after a week, and we have not had a lot of time to work on the project. We've built the homepage. We limited ourselves to this homepage, and it's more or less according to the design. One functionality that has been added is that you can directly email the organization to get in touch. And as was also our aim, we built mobile first. And that means that we had to do a lot of work to create a web version of the mobile. And just to show you how much work that was, we have about 700 lines of CSS, and the web version is 300 lines of that, because the web version was quite a bit different than the mobile version. So in the end, it turned out that we needed loads of CSS to have this working, which was interesting. I think for everybody, it was an interesting experience to learn. We will not go into the details of what went well and what did not go well, because I think everybody has had that experience, and you always learn something. In the end, we were happy with it, and I hope in future the collaboration will go a bit better. Anyway, it turns out that we've only built some stuff, homepage, hardly any functionality. So if anybody would want to use this, they would still have a lot of work to do. Thank you.
Awesome job.
Awesome.
Nice.
I just wanted to comment something really quick. I really like all the effort that every team put into these projects. And I'm super, super proud that you managed to do this by yourself. I was intervening, but very peripherally. You were just following your own selves and guidance. So I'm super proud of the project, and I'm really pleased with the final results. Big kudos, Paulo and Henriette. I'm super proud.
Thank you very much. We couldn't have done it without Yogi, because he was really helping us with the first call that he was in to get it very targeted. And then we kicked off with what we had, and that went very well.
Awesome.
Thank you, Harriet. Yeah, I mean, yes, it's not, of course, a fully working project, but it was indeed not the purpose in the end. So I think indeed for the time that you had, the team did really well in creating what you have. So I mean, of course, you want the final fully working project in the end, but I think you got really far, which is really great. So yeah, thanks a lot for presenting and sharing the work. Is there a live version as well that you can share?
Well, there's not a lot live. I mean, it's basically the landing page. So
yeah, but still.
No, yeah, well, yes. If you like, sorry.
I think it's on the GitHub repository.
Well, this is the running version. So
okay, it's on a local host.
Yes, exactly. We haven't published it.
Okay, no worries. I was just curious because I'm really curious to see how the mobile version, how it changes.
Okay, yeah.
That would be super nice to see, because I mean, you say, yeah, it's just a landing page, but you just described how much effort you put in making a mobile and a normal version. So it sounds actually like that was not so simple as it sounds. So Yeah, exactly. Wow, I mean, this is amazing. I mean, I'm not a programmer, but I know this is not super easy to make.
So you get a completely different functionality. No, you're right. I must say it seems so long ago already, which is of course it's not that long ago, but I completely forgot about showing this. Yeah.
No, yeah, please, because it looks amazing. This looks really ready. I mean, maybe the functionality is not yet, but this is a huge part that's ready.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
it
wonderful.
works. It works all fine. So yeah, like you say, we can be very happy with it, but well, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it was a lot of work. Okay.
No, it seems like a lot. No.
Thank you.
No, it's good. It's super nice. No, great. Now, if you can maybe put it on, Carlos, what's the name of the website we use to put these kind of projects online normally?
If it is only front end, you can do it with GitHub. And if not, we use Heroku.
Heroku, yeah. Yeah, maybe it's nice. I mean, it's up to you, of course, Team One.
Yeah, always.
It would be nice to have something like that. Because I think only already the front end and then mobile and the desktop version, how these work, it's a great result. But up to you. Good. Thank you, Team One, and thank you all the participants. It's super nice. Sorry, this was of course Team Three, but the first team to present. So let's then go on to accept. Maybe are any questions to the team? Maybe some technical questions, because I cannot ask the technical questions.
Okay. I wanted to share. Can I speak?
Yeah, sure, Yogi.
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, if you want to put it on Heroku, if we have one more week to work on it, we can build a server and try to implement like few podcasts using database and put it on Heroku as a project for MigraCode. But it depends if everyone has time.
If you can convince your team.
It's a bit challenging.
It's
My
completely
team,
up to you.
They are very smart.
But Yogi, you are on holidays with your family in India.
No, I'm still working. I just came here to take care of my mother, but I'm still working whole day.
Okay. Well, we'll get into this at a later moment, I think. But it's great that you're self-available. It's very nice of you.
Great. I think it would be great, of course, the more you can contribute to the project, it would be super nice. But yeah, keep it back. I know you were already stressed the last 2 weeks, so only if you can. But yeah, if you can convince everyone in the team, Yogi, it's perfect.
Okay, perfect. I'll try my best.
Okay, I know. Good.
Vincent,
Awesome.
Since Yogi mentioned working later on the project, I would also be interested in working on the rest of the project for the fourth one, but Figma files are gone, at least for my group. And like you cannot do anything without it, anything else. So I was just wondering if some of us want to continue to work, who do we contact? Because everybody here is from MigraCode, right? Nobody's from the other organization.
So yeah, again, I'm not. So the Sigma files are from the design.
Yes.
Okay. That's weird. I will ask, because that will be Ironhack. I will ask, I'm speaking to Ironhack tomorrow. Amalia, could you, I'm managing the call. Could you make a quick note for the call we have tomorrow of them to ask them?
Sure.
Thank you. So yeah, we will check, because it's weird. I don't know. It was sometimes a bit difficult to meet the communication. So I don't know where this went wrong, but I will check. Maybe they thought it was ready. But for sure we can get them, so no worries.
Okay.
For the people who do want to continue, what additional, I guess we can, at the end of the call, we can discuss what additional support you would need. But once all the teams are done presenting, we can have a quick discussion about that.
Yes, of course. Like in any case, anyone is more than welcome to continue working on the project. You can also contact us to see how we could shape that. Learning by Helping actually is very eager to continue working with the teams. I already told them that's a lot to ask, because a lot of you, I mean, was already a huge investment in terms of time. So it's completely up to you, but yeah, it's definitely possible. Any other questions to the team specifically, maybe? All clear? great. I think it's super clear that they just did an awesome job. Good. So this was team 3. Let's just start from number 1 then. So team.
Sorry, could team 4 go? Because I also need to go to Codebar. I can be a bit late, but
sure,
late.
Sure. Team because 4 can start. Who's gonna start? Angelo, you?
Yes, I will share the screen, and Bozena will do her part. 1 second. Okay, so the project was about. Okay.
We don't see the screen yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second. I have the version in local. So the first, we had some problems about merging the working with branches, not about working with them, but actually using the code and working with the. Okay, you can see my photo camera. Now you're gonna see the code and you're gonna see the page of the website. 1 second. Yes, Google. Okay, so 1 second, I remove the console. Okay, so my whole project was about the project of Transform Marte. You can see it, right?
I only see the message Angelo started screen sharing, or is it just me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now.
Maybe you have to stop the video.
No, it's not the video. 1 second. Let's try again. Okay, now?
Yes, now, yes.
Okay, so our project was about the Transform Marte project, and we had the Figma files, so we considered a lot of it. Now, during the first week, unfortunately, it wasn't really available, and when I came back, I saw that the team was Bozena was working with the React Bootstrap, and it was really interesting to learn how to use it during the second week in which we were working on it. It was super cool, and we learned a lot how to use specific frameworks like React Bootstrap, which is like Bootstrap but specific tags. And from my side, I have also to learn how to get a little fancy, like with the navbar in the side, which has a lot of some time. And I want to say the experience was really cool because working with branches, we had to organize a lot of our team effort between the two because we need to understand who did what and how to manage the work. And under that aspect, this project was incredible. Also, what else? Yes. I had some experience with not front, and I will say editing. Talking about the images because some of them weren't like adapted for the pages, so I had to edit some of them, but that was like something I already did before from web pages, and it was really cool to kind of dust off some knowledge I had about the Photoshop and stuff. Bozena, you want to say your part?
Yeah. Okay.
The mobile version. Oh yeah, 1 second. Do I show it yet?
Well, yeah, you can. Well, the mobile version was also quite complicated because a lot of parts just disappear from the mobile version. A lot of things change. Things move from left to right. It was like a lot of things that needed to be changed. And so that was a challenge.
Yes, because we started with the desktop version, and the problem with that was that we had to deal with a lot of proportions. And also we had to remove some elements because we were too big for the image, but at the end we were managed to use the adaptive part of React Bootstrap, but then also we had to work with the dimension of the image themselves, and that was really interesting. Also with the text, with some parts we got from Bootstrap, and also working with the adaptability of the image. The project. The project is on GitHub, but we haven't hosted it yet, so we don't have it in any kind of website, any kind of link for it, unfortunately. But we have it in local, and we got everything ready in the GitHub. That took some time to resolve some conflicts, but in the end, the code is, we were able to share the same code for both of us.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do that without Lino. He was really amazing. He taught me how to create different branches on GitHub and how to merge and how to, like, a lot of things that I didn't know before. So now I actually feel comfortable working with GitHub and Git, which is amazing. And if I could have chosen, I would never have used React Bootstrap. I don't like ready-made stuff. I prefer pure CSS where I know what I'm doing, and React Bootstrap was really a pain in the neck. But yeah, we kind of managed to learn a lot of things about it. And there's still a lot of things to do. We still need to tweak it a little bit and make it perfect. But right now we cannot see the paths anymore because everything has disappeared. So since everything is so different from both versions on mobile and desktop, I cannot, by memory, I don't know what else needs to be fixed and changed.
Well, it's what you say about Lino is not surprising. He's amazing in explaining things. So
he's amazing. I don't know how he's available all the time. It's just he's available all the time.
I think he's good in managing his time.
Yeah.
No, amazing to hear. Yeah, no, and as I said before, Lino actually joined a bit later on. So we asked him, like, when we found out there were some things not going really well according to plan, we asked some of our MigraCode volunteers, and Lino and Yogi, they both stepped in and they worked a lot with all in some teams specifically, Carlos as well. This was amazing. And yeah, super nice to hear that he helped you so specifically with even with GitHub and all these things. Great. Really nice. Is this website also responsive, like the one from Team Free?
Yeah.
For most of yes, we try to adapt it for the mobile version, most of it. So I mean, if we, and second, I got the bar of the Zoom covering my once. Anyway, yes, we try to make it responsive for the desktop version, and that work, but we kind of focus more on the mobile version. So we had to work with different, but yes, if we're talking about that, it's pretty responsive. Try something else. Yes, the image and everything. Now it's a little off, but yeah, most of it's responsive for different type of screens. No, oof, bad. I used the wrong one. But yeah, the idea was to get it responsive because we needed to actually use React Bootstrap, and the type was kind of interesting because I didn't use it before. I mean, I used Bootstrap, but not React Bootstrap, and that was a little fun. But yeah, that's like the next step, and I had to learn it, and it was super cool. Yes.
Yeah, Conrad, I mean, no Bootstrap campaign.
Well, I learned one thing tonight. I didn't know about this option to show the different versions of mobile phones. That's awesome. Thank you, Angelo. I'm learning as well.
And also, if I can add something to this, you really took very good decisions in regards of Bootstrap. Maybe Bootstrap is not the best tool for something that it's so weird on the layout. And I am really proud also of this team, how they managed to take the correct decisions and to veer out when it was possible to do it. And it looks great. I am super pleased because it was super hard to do this layout. It wasn't an easy layout.
Yeah, that was really a lot of creating. We had to take some shortcuts for some. This button is not real. But this button is real. But yeah, there's some. Yeah, for example, the logo. This logo has an interesting story. This logo wasn't a logo. This logo were like four triangles with empty spaces. So I had to kind of rebuild it from the beginning and put it there.
So you did design as well, Angelo.
Yeah, I did some. I had to dust off some knowledge about editing that I had because if I tried to do it with code, it would have been. And it would be interesting to say at least. But yeah, it was super. This little arrow is like custom and yeah, a lot of little stuff, but it was worth it.
No, but these are nice details, and I'm actually really curious. I'm gonna take a. I mean, if I can find it, the original designs of the IronX students, in how much it compares. But this looks super nice. And even if in 2 weeks making this and also responsive. I mean, again, I'm not a developer, but I know this is a shitload of work. So really well done as well. Really nice.
We survived.
Somehow. And working all remotely, right? Angelo from Barcelona, Bosena, you're in Croatia now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the rest of the team, where is everyone?
There's no rest of the team. It was only.
Yeah, we are.
So in the end, it was you, and yeah, of course.
I mean, the first week was only Bosnia because I was busy with the team. I had to come back and do a lot of work to make up for it.
Okay, good. But you did?
I did.
Okay.
Well, I worked a lot and learned a lot and practiced a lot, so everything's fine.
No, it was really cool because we had to make some meetings about how to share the work. You know, there were some things I couldn't do and Bosnia did, and some things Bosnia wanted to do but didn't find, so she asked me to try, and it was really to complement each other, and that was a really nice workflow.
Good. Happy to hear that, and good learning progress as well. Working on a team.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you both. Thank you for sharing. Let's move on to the next team. So that will be any teams that are left that are like urgently need to leave, or does it matter? Otherwise, I would just say team.
I want to present if it is possible.
Yeah, sure, Jose, go ahead. So that is team, wait, I get confused all the time. Team 4, right? No.
Yeah. No, 2.
Team 2. Team 2, CBD-based medicine, yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let me show you. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, for me, it was very important to participate in this project because in this way I could catch up since I stopped coding for a while. So for me, it's a very good experience. Where our team worked with the CBD project, it was very hard to combine the time and the meetings. Actually, we had in total only 2 meetings and only one with the project manager, Vale. So it was very hard for us to do this project without any specifications from the manager of the project. So, well, this is our page. If you can see, well, we divide the work in 4 parts. So each integrant doing one part. As can you see, well, we focus only in the most important part of the project. Actually, I think the result is very, very good and very amazing because we only have only 2 meetings. And as you can just see, it's very good. And the only feature working, it's the social media. When you click it, well, I put this link.
This is way better.
Yeah, I know.
Super nice.
So, well, this is our work.
And is this one responsive, Jose?
Some parts.
Okay. Okay, yeah, nice. So the reviews?
Some parts. Only here. Here, well, it's not responsive.
Half.
But some parts are responsive. So I think it's very good job. And I don't know for my other teammates, but I want to continue with this project.
Really nice. That's really good to hear. That's a good sign. Oh, Jose, you're still there?
Yeah.
You are. Yeah, okay, good. Good. No, it's super nice. I really like the kind of design. It's you're saying exactly what it is. It looks great.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Super, yeah, no, really well. So you had 2 meetings, and besides it, you just worked on your own on each part, and this came out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing. That's very effective teamwork.
Actually, yeah, I'm very happy. There are very great teammates. So, and I said I want to continue with this project, but I don't know what is the next steps or what is the plan for this.
It's a good question, Jose. And probably what I will do, like I said, tomorrow, Amalia from Codebar, we will speak to Iron Hack and Learning by Helping to see how we're going to continue the collaboration in general, but also what's going to happen to the actual outputs of these projects. They would really want to continue. They want to actually start using what you have built. But I also set expectations, like I don't know if all participants want to continue because this was already a huge effort. So probably I'm going to check with them what are the options, and then I'll get back to each team and each different channel from each team and ask each team, hey, who wants to continue? If there's no one, that's it then. If there's already one person who wants to continue, we can see how we can continue. Maybe we can find some new participants. I don't know. But definitely I will try to push that we will actually, for those who want, we'll actually start using what you've built.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, and also we definitely want to make sure that when we do it, or if we do continue, that it's better organized, that we take the learnings from this first iteration and, you know, have the process be more streamlined.
Yeah, I think there are two things. One is, are we going to do this again in general, these kind of projects? And if we do, indeed, it's going to be better organized. And we have now the experience of some things that we can definitely improve. And the other question is, what are we going to do with what has been developed now? And of course, that is more up to the teams how they want to continue. For that, we can from now on use the same kind of structure in terms of using Slack and all these things. So I promise that I'll get back to this next week, or maybe even tomorrow if I have time right away after the meeting with the other organizations.
Okay, nice.
Any questions to Jose and his team about the project, about the final outcome? I mean, I want to ask technical questions, but I can't.
Okay, that's good.
I think it was all clear.
Cool.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you, Jose, and your team. Really, really well
Okay,
done.
thanks. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, I also wanted to say some few words, but also very good job. This layout have its challenge, and I think doing the responsive this way, little by little, I think it's the way to go. And we're gonna fix these things in the future if we can, and if not, I think it's a very good approach. And I think we also were challenged because the design was changed more or less in the middle of the work. And in any case, I'm super proud of every and each team. I'm gonna repeat the same, but I'm super pleased with the final results. I am really, really happy with this.
Yeah, Juan Diego says something very important. The design of the footer and in general of the page, it was very, very hard to build it.
It seems like a complicated design as far as I can tell. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, you should definitely be proud, Juan Diego. That's in general for you the case. Great. Thank you, Jose.
Thanks.
We got 2 teams left. Any volunteers from the remaining teams who want to be the next presenters?
Which teams are left? 5N?
I'm getting lost because we do them all mixed. Oh. Let me see. So we got team 1, I think, that's left. Alejandro, you will present, I think.
Sure. Well, it's my turn. Okay.
Yeah, if you want, and then the other team is team 5 and Joanna. Joanna, do you want to present now or you have time?
We have time, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Then
okay. Good. Thank you. Then Alejandro, if you want to start, I think the next one up to you.
I'm gonna share my screen.
And I'm on the Maya next to you. This is like getting deja vus with the classes.
Okay. Right now we have this in the page in local. Oh, we don't upload this to any server
yet.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But well, this is basically what we have. There are some things to.
I think they're seeing themselves in the camera.
What?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good. We see the screen.
Okay. Well, this is the homepage. The buttons already need the buttons need the functionality, but basically all the layout is done. And on the Maya, for example, create this.
This is a page for all of the basic components that we were going to use. So I thought it was going to be easier for the team to already have the components and just place them on their own pages. Exactly. So I did like a guide for them how to use them.
Exactly. This was some kind of work to facilitate the work for other people. But when we finish all the site, of course, we are gonna delete this page.
Yeah.
This is just for us. Also,
don't delete it. It's amazing. You build a small WordPress
but
builder.
As a matter of fact, these kind of pages are super common when you are creating a website. This is called I don't remember it a specific name, but Spotify, Uber, the big pages like have this, and it's like for example Uber.design, and you can find these components. It's a very neat idea. I think it's very good to do this.
Well, other page that Ana Maya did was this about us or quiénes somos. In this case, only need some. What do you say on that?
Some waves that
exactly
there are
wave
on the other design.
Yes.
Yeah, that we can make them work.
And if you have this question, the page is not responsive.
Yeah, it's not. Let's not go there. It's gonna be awful.
It's just like look. Other page, in this case made by Tony. He made an excellent work. He created server to load these images, server in local, of course, with all these images, provided by us. But yes, we have all the cards. We are not finished the detail page already. When you click on a card and it shows the detail of this, of the house or rent, but we are in process of that.
If I can mention this is the wave that it's missing in the other page, but it was kind of tricky to make it work with CSS. So you can see that it's still on progress, but we're getting there.
Yes. And the last page that we had is...
Sorry, but if you click in the images, there is a slider, Alejandro?
Yeah.
Exactly. Every card have a slider that, you can show off the image of the property
without having to actually click on it.
Exactly.
It was nice. And thank you, Carlos.
It's a nice detail.
The last page is...
He's still working on it.
Exactly. The calculadora social.
Social calculator, no?
Yeah. Already need to finish the page. I was working on it, but basically, when the user put value here, it's gonna be representing in this value and also
here.
Exactly.
For the commission.
Exactly. But basically,
it will be dynamic.
This is what we had. Like I say, the buttons need to be fixed.
Yeah.
I mean,
they have to go to where they are supposed to when you click on them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And
Thanks.
Another thing that I maybe would like to say, it was kind of complicated to get everything because we did it in less than 2 weeks. I think it was actually one week or so.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was quite challenging.
I think that's an understatement.
Yeah, And I think, for example, this is a very good case in which Bootstrap can help you build faster the website. So, for example, the team that was with the page that with the team of Bojena, it was like a nightmare doing this with Bootstrap. But doing the website that have like a lot of the components that are already in Bootstrap, it is easier. So when you are developing, you have to pick and choose these tools prior to start working to make your life easier. So I think it was a very good job and a very good approach. And also super proud, of course, of this team. And yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got one question. You have some pictures there, like these animations, animated pictures. You know, these people standing here and there. Are those like templates you got from Ironhack to put on the website, or are they from an open source website, or where are they from?
Yeah, it's from Ironhack. We took all of their design.
Okay, so these figures on the web. Okay, awesome. Just to know. Super nice. No, I'm really impressed again. really great job, and yeah, I really think it's an understatement to say that you got limited time, but that goes for each team. So really well done, guys. And any questions, anyone about this website, about this amazing result, or all clear as well? Wow, there's not much to ask. Maybe it just looks great.
Hi everyone. That was a really nice work. I just noted that you guys have done backend on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I was just curious, like if you guys can just a little bit elaborate on backend a little bit.
All the backend was done by Tony.
He's writing on the chat because he's working right now.
But if you can go off the shadow, it would be good that you explain the backend part.
I don't think he can, but
Well, everyone had done wonderful job, and yeah, thank you for sharing.
Thanks, Adi, for the comment. Super nice.
Yeah, I think that they did a lot of work, and so now the only thing that they have to do is to connect everything together. And once this is done, so the project more or less will be finished. Also, the filters now are not working on the search page, but are almost working. So everything is almost working, and when they can show this working with all the pages connected and the filters working, so the project will be finished. And
Yes.
well, if they did in just 1 week, so it's amazing that at the end of the year we can have like an idealista.
yeah.
It's amazing. Good work.
Thanks. You.
Tony, I will get you that Red Bull if you finished in 2 days. Should be fine. Great. Okay, let's move on to the next team because we're basically well, I think I put an hour and a half anyway. Thank you guys for the presentations. Joanna, are you gonna present or someone else from the team?
Yes, I'm gonna start, and then Anudetio is also gonna talk a bit about his experience and such. So let me share my screen. Can you see the screen? I think so, right?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, you already said what Street Psychologist was the project about, and the challenge they wanted an effective platform that would make the project to be known and allow the enrollment of students and mentors. The thing is, with the very little time we had, we actually focused on the front end. So we do not have a back end, and we do not have this part of enrollment ready. This is the team. Two of them are full stacks, but are mainly focused on back end, which also we found it was a bit of miscommunication there also, because we thought that maybe we could have a bit more time and be able to do like in parallel front end and back end. But we finally decided just to focus the four of us on front end and try our best to do something. Then this was a 10 days project, right? So we basically wanted to learn how to work as a team. We had really very little experience, wanted to use the React Bootstrap, and we focused on creating the components and the home page, which is basically the structure that we have here, components and pages separately. And we wanted just to have a clean code, obviously. We found that we had a bit of problems with the GitHub managing and merging branches, and we had conflicts with the commits. So that was in group meetings, discussing it, fixing the problems all together. As I said, two of us were backend. So we also had sessions to try to learn and help each other. And it was a bit challenging having a fully responsive web, because even with Bootstrap, we needed to use a lot of breakpoints. So this is the web version, the desktop version. This is the result. This backend, it has like this, if you can see like a square, like a triangle. It's like the same problem like team one had with those waves, but this Anudep will explain how he managed to do that. And basically it's just the structure, it's the skeleton. It's nothing is functional. There is not a button functioning or unless you count the back to top button.
I counted.
Okay then. And it is fully responsive that we managed to do. So this would be the mobile version, basically. And well, it's live. It's live on Netlify.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey, can you share it in the chat?
Of course. Yeah. Let me see if I can.
Looks really. What's the font used? I really like it. Is it Montserrat?
No. Oh wait. I actually have to check.
Sorry, I'm
that,
asking
No.
all this.
But that's good. It's Poppins. They have for the titles they used Fredoka, and for the other body they used Poppins. They wanted Poppins. So if you can see here, we managed to do like this setup to use variables for the colors, and well, what we have a lot of breakpoints still, even with Bootstrap. So that was a bit. It was weird because I expected Bootstrap to be fully responsive, but I don't know. We still needed breakpoints. So basically that's it.
Super nice. I mean, first of all, these pictures are amazing, but that's
not
on your end. but
I know.
But they are put really. I mean, I think the pictures are really powerful, and you put them in such a way that they also, you know, it gives a really nice image of what they're actually doing in this website.
Yeah.
So I think that's the way you place them is really well done as well.
Yeah, it's a very good project indeed. The thing is, we discussed and the team, and we don't think we will be able to go on with the project, which is a shame, but it took a lot of time. There were a lot of things we didn't have clear from the very beginning. So I hope they can use what they have.
Yeah, no worries. Probably, like I said, I will probably ask in each group what you want to do. And if you don't want to continue, I indeed may ask you to at least send us what you have.
Of course, yeah.
We can either save it for a next group, or maybe we can ask the NGO to find someone, or we can, well, we'll think of something. But yeah, I completely understand. It's been already a lot of work.
Yes.
And if you if also I want to add something super silly, but sometimes working with very big background images with the vectors and the triangles and this, it's a nightmare. So you did a very good job with this. Well, the whole team. It seems like something super stupid, but it's something quite challenging if you're trying to do it right. So yeah, I really think you did a very good job. And it's a nice touch that you animated the scroll to top. It's super nice.
It
is
took
so
me some coding
to do this. And yeah,
yeah.
very, very good job. And of course, I am repeating myself a lot, but I'm super proud for what all the teams achieved with this.
I actually found more challenging doing this code for the header and changing this, because I had like a lot of responsive I have to do. Well, I mean, not to talk about technical parts, but I had to do here a lot of crazy coding, doing components for the responsive part, and that was more challenging, but it was good. Now I can use that for whatever project. That's good. So,
sorry, yeah.
No, I just wanted to say that Anudep helped a lot. So if you wanted to speak.
What do you have to add, Anudep?
Anudep?
Are you there, mate? You are unmuted, but we cannot hear you.
I have a question regarding this project.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to know, did you use state or props in this project? Which one are you using?
Yes, we used state.
Okay. And so you are taking all the data, like when you are taking input from the user, how are you rendering it? You're not using props for that?
No, that is not really actually functioning. The state, I only used it for the scroll.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hello guys, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can, Anudep.
Okay, yeah, my microphone was turned off on my laptop. Yeah, sorry for that. So yeah, good evening. Yeah, I think I need to share my screen.
Yes, we can see it. See my stalking messages.
Okay, so the part I'm really, having a bad.
Anudep, you're really suddenly your volume went down.
Hello.
Yes, better. Yes, better.
Okay. So yeah, the part that I did is this one with the two cards and the background. Actually, the background was a little bit challenging because it might look really easy, but I thought that we were supposed to be using the clipart property, but I tried a lot of things to make it work using the clipart, but it didn't work. So I had to create a background similar to the design that we were given, and I used it for this background. And yeah, it was pretty easy. I would say it was not that difficult, but there was some issue with these two images because the one over here was a little bit smaller. It was having a smaller height, so I tried making the resolution of the image as the same as this one, but it was not working the way we wanted. So I had to edit not edit, but crop the image and edit its resolution to make it work as this one. It might seem simple, but actually spent some time to make it look as not just me but Joanna as well, to make it make it work. And the other part that I did is the footer. This was also really challenging because it might look really easy, but it was not that easy. I think the most time that I spent was on the footer to make it look exactly like the design that we were given. And yeah, somehow we managed to do it within 10 days. And yeah, I really appreciate this opportunity to be able to practice our the things that we learned, and to get more knowledge on the things that we didn't learn. For example, React Bootstrap, which was something new. But yeah, I'm really happy that I was able to understand at least a little bit of it, and hopefully it can be helpful in the future. So yeah, that's it from my part. I don't want to make it too long.
Oh, it wasn't too long. Super nice, Anudep. And even with WordPress, a page builder, making what you made in code is already difficult. So I can imagine how impossible it is to make that line, and with the pictures in front of it and those blocks and elements, it's really well done. And yeah, it's super nice. And
Yeah, the only issue that I see with this page is that the resolution, not the resolution, but the quality of this image.
Yes.
It's not that good. So it gives a really, it's not that impressive when you look at the website for the first time. I don't know, for some reason, this is the image that we are given. So yeah, I think that's only the, issue with this. But other than that, I think, yeah, I'm really happy with the work that we have done. So yeah.
Yeah, I think an easy solution could be to switch this image. Wait, go a bit down.
Yeah.
The right one, I've seen it on Slack. Yeah, no, the one, yeah, this one.
Okay.
I saw it on Slack. I think that's a high resolution image. So maybe you can switch it with the one that's on the front page now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we might can do it. Yeah, we can do it.
Right, it's a small detail, no worries. But because even with the low resolution picture, it looks great already. So don't worry.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it from my part. Yep.
And Anudeep, did you improve your Spanish by making this website?
Yeah, I already knew Spanish. The thing is that I'm not 100% perfect. I've been here.
Exactly, and now you are rewriting all the texts.
No, I actually copy and pasted it.
Okay. Yeah, it's because of the time limit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Nice. No, super nice. It really, I mean, I love this project, but that's also my personal background as a social worker. I think this project is amazing. But you really gave a proper face to this project with the website. So I really hope, even if you don't continue as a team, to continue work on the website, which I of course understand, that they will use what you made already to continue making their website. They deserve a website like this.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any comments on the last project we've seen for tonight? Or any last general comments on any of the projects where everything was clear?
Yes, I wanted to ask something.
Yes.
So, there is the possibility of continuing the project, right?
Yes.
The question is, are different people involved? We are gonna get new people in our teams, or gonna be just the same of us doing more about of what?
No, as I said earlier, I don't know yet exactly. So I will have this meeting tomorrow with Amalia from Codebar, who's here, and also with Learning by Helping and Ironhack to see how we're going to collaborate in the future, both for the current projects as well as doing something like this again, and how we're going to do it, how we're going to improve. And yeah, we're going to talk about, okay, because I know that they want all the work you've done to actually be used. And of course, I want to see that happening as well. But we have to see in each team who of each team, and if the whole team is available to do that. So give me a bit of time to speak together with Amalia to the other partners. And then I will write a message in each team asking who is up to continue working. And if there is only one person already in each team or from one team, I will give further instructions. So just wait a little bit until the message, and then, because I simply don't know yet exactly what Ironhack and what Learning by Helping is expecting, and how these different actual projects, what they are expecting as well, and how they want to continue. So I will get back to this, but no worries. There's definitely, if you want, there's an opportunity for sure.
Okay, thanks.
Good. Well, one more time from my side. I think also it was mentioned a couple of times in the presentations. Indeed, there were some unclarities in the beginning, and trust me, we are going to improve this if we're going to do this again. But in general, we're always improving. I think you all have seen a bit of the front end of how NGOs sometimes struggle to manage things. Even tonight, I have to switch rooms because we share all these rooms, and it's always a bit chaotic. So yeah, and normally we try to hide this a little bit, and this time it was a bit more difficult. But I want to thank you all for your flexibility, because I know in the beginning there was a bit of frustration, some things were missing, and Juan Diego was working his ass off, but he was simply also missing some information. And I think because of you, and because of your flexibility, and because of your motivation, we were able to recover. And I am completely surprised, honestly, positively surprised of what you've managed to pull off. I mean, I've seen already some of the designs that you sent me last week. But now really seeing in detail what you've worked on, it's pretty, well, really impressive. And I wasn't expecting this, to be honest, not because I didn't have a high expectation, but I thought it's such limited time. And then with the issues in the beginning, it must be really difficult to really get something like this, but it all looked amazing. So my biggest question for all of you right now, I would really encourage all of you to put it on Heroku or any of the apps where you can make these websites live and share it with us in the general channel on the Slack. We're more than happy to share it again and share the live versions on all our channels. In any case, it's good to have the live version to talk tomorrow, also to Ironhack and the other Learning by Helping. So if you can, if you want, please put it online. I think it's a great way to also share it on your CV, on your LinkedIn, on your GitHub. So please do so if you want to. So yeah, I think that's it for tonight. One more time, Juan Diego, thank you for all the work you've put in here and offering to help us. And we'll have a call soon to recap as well. And Amalia, thank you as well for working with us and helping us also to manage everything and to do some crisis management. That all went quite well. And yeah, and Carlos for intervening a bit unexpectedly for you, I think, but you helped a lot as well. And well, I mentioned everyone, Yogi and Lino and all the others, and of course everyone here working on the projects. I'm going to stop talking because I always talk too much. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. And yeah, let's stay in touch on our shared Slack workspace. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Congratulations. You should be very proud.
Thank you. Bye.